Hey there, YouTube. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about something that is actually pretty important to me, and I guess I'm going to be ranting. I've never really done a rant video before, but just here recently I've felt very strongly opinionated on this matter, and so I thought that I would share it with you guys because I think that the more word gets out, maybe the more people will understand, or the more that it's talked about, people will understand how we feel about it. But I'm getting away from the issue. Anyways, my rant today is on body modifications. I am obviously someone who has body modifications. But my biggest issue is what people don't realize and what upsets me and bothers me so much. A is the way we're treated, and B, that other people think that they don't have body modifications or that they have the right to treat us a certain way when they actually have them themselves. If I go into a hair salon and I get my hair dyed, say I bleach it completely out and put lavender in my hair, or I put pink. Obviously, I've done that recently. I've bleached my whole head and put pink in my hair. If you guys watch my other videos, you know my whole entire head was pink. But unfortunately for a job, this is all I can have right now, which is very upsetting to me. But that's a body modification. I am changing my hair color to something that is unnatural and modifying it in a way that is suitable for me, that I find beautiful. But my biggest issue is if some person, anybody, doesn't matter who it is, goes in and gets highlights in their hair, has dark hair and puts blonde streaks in it, that's okay for society. That's totally fine. I'm sorry, but that is a body modification. But just because it looks beautiful to you and beautiful to society, that's okay. But what's beautiful to me is having pink and lavender hair, and I think people who express themselves in any way, shape, or form are so beautiful, and that's beautiful to me. But that's not okay because society doesn't see that as beautiful, and it's just not what people see as beautiful. But it is a body modification, is my point, and it very much upsets me that someone like that can come up to me and say things like, "Your roots are growing out." Thanks. Because I have pink hair and tattoos and piercings, you can say that to me. But if I were to say that to some girl, she'd pop off because she's, "Oh, no, you didn't." I don't know. My biggest upset is that there's so many different forms of body modification. Even wearing clothing is a body mod. Guess what? You're naked under there. You're covering your body. It's a body mod. Everything is a body modification, and people... It bothers me that in this society, because it's out of the norm, we get treated differently, even jobs, which is my next big issue. Because you look a certain way, you can't get hired for a job, and that very much bothers me. Fortunately enough, with my job currently right now, we came to an agreement in the middle that I could have some pink in my hair, but I could have my entire head pink, obviously. I was okay with that because I am allowed to have my piercings. I am allowed to have my tattoos. I think my hair was an okay compromise on that. I understand in certain work environments you need that form of professionalism, but I think that it's completely wrong that just because you have those things means you can't have that job. I know people that because of their piercings or tattoos, because they have like a full sleeve of sorts, they get turned down for a job just because they have that, irregardless whether they could cover it in a professional work setting or not. But just because they have that labels them as weird or strange or unprofessional already, and that's what very much bothers me. I'm actually a very professional person in a professional workplace, regardless whether I am wearing a suit or I am in a tank top and my tattoos are hanging out, my piercings, things like that. I do have other piercings. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean I don't have them. I do have other piercings. I do have my ears pierced. I had my nose pierced, my lip pierced, does not mean I'm not a professional person. This really upsets me. Just because I choose to express myself in a way means that society and the world sees me as bad. I had a job where I could not have tattoos showing because there may or may not be a person coming in who is highly offended by my tattoos. That bothers me extremely. Why does it affect you, what I do to my body? Why in any way, shape, or form is that any of your business? Or how does it affect you? Because you have to look at it? I have to look at your face, sweetheart. I have to look at your face. You should have to look at my tattoos. And if you don't like it, then don't look. Just like if I don't like your face, I'm not going to look. It's something that boils my blood to the core, and I would be more violent in this video and cursing, but I do have younger viewers, so I'm trying to stay as calm as possible. But I think that it's very wrong in a society who claims to be so open-minded that that it's not okay for body modifications. I feel it is a form of almost a form of racism. We're like a race. I feel like people who do body modifications are very artistic people. I feel like I express myself in this manner. I am a very artistic person, and it's wrong that I shouldn't be able to express myself the way that I want to because of how other people feel about it. I think that it's very wrong and something needs to be done. I can't have a tattoo and work in a workplace or go out and not have people look at me. I'm sorry that I offend you, but I'm an artist, and one of the main reasons why I became a makeup artist was because I figured out, hey, I can paint on my face every day and paint on other people's faces too, and that's such a huge form of creativity. And why wouldn't I want to put pieces of art on my body and carry them around for the rest of my life? My tattoos are very important to me, even down to my freaking Calvin and Hobbes sitting back there on my back. They're important to me. That's something that's very important to me and dear to my heart, and people just think that I just got it for fun and craps and giggles, and I didn't. I'm a very artistic person, and that's what I believe. I don't feel like I can express myself without getting violent here. I just feel that it's very wrong for society to sit there and say that they're so open-minded and willing to love and respect everyone, and yet because it's different than in what's in their head or in their mind of what they want or they like or what they see as beautiful or acceptable, that then suddenly it's not okay. I feel that it's very wrong that basically one of our biggest rights is free will. Is it or is it not? And I have the will to do this to my body. And I feel that it's unfair, and it's just, it's very sad to me that just because we have tattoos or body piercings or any kind of modification at all, hair dyeing, eyebrow waxing, I don't even, anything in any way, shape, or form. I've even heard the silliest thing is you couldn't wear colored contacts to work because it was strange. That's so dumb to me. So dumb and so ignorant and close-minded of people to feel that way. In a society where it drives me crazy. Man or woman. And I've heard a lot of people, and what really bugs me is when I've seen videos where people are upset about people body modifications, but they single out men being pigs and what. I don't care whether you're a man or a woman. You have just as every right to have body modifications as anyone else. Anyone else. I do not care. I think that you should have free will to express yourself in any way, shape, or form that you feel is necessary. I do understand from a job standpoint as an employer, there are situations where you need to look more professional, but that doesn't mean that just because you see that person and they have body modifications, you think, they're not professional. No, I can look as professional as I want to. And I have tattoos and piercings. So why shut me down? Even with my pink hair, I looked pretty damn professional. Not to mention, pink hair and purple hair and all that is in right now, in trend. But that's it's a whole separate matter that I'm upset about. But I just find it very upsetting and very, very close-minded and very, very, it's just selfish for the rest of the world to think that what their idea of beauty is right. And our idea of beauty is wrong. And that means that they get to treat us whatever way they want to. I don't go up to you and make fun of you for having the highlights in your hair and your eyebrows freshly waxed and your bikini zone freshly waxed and going tanning and blah, 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 blah. The list goes on. I don't come up to you and make fun of you or make comments to the side that obviously I can hear about you. Why is it okay for you to do that to me? It's not okay. And I guess just my whole point for this video is I'm just taking a stand against small-mindedness, and I just want anyone who has body modifications out there to know that you are beautiful. Someone else may not think you're beautiful, but there are people that think you're beautiful. That goes for everyone. Just because you don't think it's beautiful doesn't mean someone else doesn't. And that doesn't give you the right to put that person down or make them feel less of a person just because you don't like it. So I guess I just want people to start sticking up for themselves, because you have every right. You have every right to be your own person. And if body modification is what is beautiful to you, then you do it. And I think that it's important for everyone to know and feel that way too. That if you feel strongly that that is beautiful, then do it. Do it. By all means, be who you are. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. And I feel that it's a shame that our society puts us down for being who we want to be. So, for this weird rant that probably makes no sense to a lot of people out there, sorry, but I'm not sorry. I just want, my biggest wish for this world is that the small-mindedness would just disappear. I think that it's unfair and it's unkind, and a lot of the bullying that happens in high schools and even out of high school that's why shootings happen and people kill themselves and people, I'm not gonna lie, going through high school, I was never the prissy popular girl, and I was never even like the cool goth chick or anything. I just kind of never fit in because I kind of never knew who I was, and I was made fun of a lot and picked on a lot, but that didn't stop me. And once I got my body modifications, I finally felt comfortable in my own skin, and I feel beautiful. And it makes me so angry that people would want to stop that. That's how I feel beautiful, and that's how I feel okay with myself. So, yeah. Still feel like I didn't accomplish anything in this video. So, I'm just saying, be who you are. Be who you want to be. And just because someone doesn't think it's beautiful, don't let them bring you down. You are so beautiful in your own way. Even guys, you're beautiful. Don't let someone else make you question yourself or question what you're doing. Just be beautiful, stay beautiful, and same goes for us. Keep an open mind and an accepting mind for anything. So, yeah. Okay, my rant's over. You guys don't have to listen to me anymore. And, yeah. Peace out.